Communities of Hope is an asset-based community development initiative. And so what we're really doing is empowering small groups of community and church members to develop their communities in ways that have never been developed before. Many of our communities around New Jersey are struggling economically, they're struggling socially, and this program, this initiative, really brings people together to look with fresh eyes with what's available. It's really easy to have the conversation about what our cities or our governments or our churches are not doing. It's a more challenging conversation, and a conversation that can lead to more change when we look at what we can do together. And so this visioning process allows churches to ask those questions, to answer those questions, to marshal those resources, to create networks, to change the world, one community at a time.
Communities of Hope is about the church being a catalyst in its community, not to do the work of the community, but to get others rising up, bringing assets together, different organizations, different groups, different people, leadership, all working together to realize the preferred future, the vision for what could be in a community. A Future with Hope has been the organization that's been the driving force for the United Methodist Church in rebuilding after Sandy. We're already at more than 170 homes completed, and we anticipate completing 300 homes. It's just been a tremendous effort. But we're also asking, what's next? What's the next piece of hope that God has for us? And it's getting back into these communities and helping not just to rebuild homes, but rebuild relationships, develop the communities, get them on a hopeful path into the future. And so Communities of Hope is the next phase of A Future with Hope. How do we go in and build communities? How do we develop communities? How do we develop congregations?
Hope is what makes us understand that our failures are indeed learning opportunities.
Hope is possibility. It's opportunity. It's what God has in mind for God's people, God's community, God's church.
Hope is really seeing something when others see nothing. And that's the kind of vision and work that our churches want to be a part of. And I want to be a part of too.
So often we think about what is rather than what could be. And hope is about what could be, what God's calling and beckoning us to.